He's really hammering home the advantage after that little steal in the previous leg. Back up he goes, brilliant from Boy. 9 darts thrown, 36 remaining, potential 10-dart leg incoming for a bit of daylight early on in this quarter-final.
123, might be required 36.
Double 18, double 9. And is it his turn to faff on the doubles at the back end of a leg and let his opponent back in, I wonder?
138.
Dobie may start down the bottom. Back down he comes. But Smith, double 4. This is what caused Dobie some problems in the previous leg. Is it going to cause problems for Michael Smith? And it does in last start, and relief for Boy as he consolidates the break and leads 3-1.
Double 1, Smith stopped the shenanigans on double 2. And now fires in a second maximum here, Michael Smith.
Michael Smith can make this game look so easy. He's displayed there with that 180, and he's under it a little bit now, Chris Dobie, because the throw is under threat again here.
Smith's 7th and 3rd maximum of the tournament. Is this 74 to set up a 9-darter? You bet it is. Gavin Price has 81 maximums. He's also got 2 9-dart legs in the Premier League last year, the Iceman. Can Michael Smith land one here, I wonder?
Well, he hit one in Dublin in the Premier League a few years ago. It's on again here, down he comes, and he just misses out. But brilliant last start, and again, Michael Smith, after 9 darts, is on a double. Acknowledges the crowd. Sportsman Chris Dobie. Dobie could be facing a 4-1 deficit, and key, it will be a double break. He's tempted here, Chris, isn't he?
Well, there's only one person I can think of with aim at double 20 there, and that is Wayne Mardell. And there's another one. And somewhere backstage, Wayne Mardell will be nodding his head and saying, "That's my boy." Double 4 for Michael Smith to put an end to this frivolity. 4-1. Smith's on a 9. Well, I mean, it goes without saying, Mark, that all these elite Aerosmiths could take out a 9-dart leg, but Michael Smith looks amongst the most likely every week, doesn't he?
Just when he finds that treble 20 that below the top wire, you just expect him to follow. And Michael Smith is in again. Potential to leave a double after 9 darts for the 3rd consecutive leg. Not quite. But this is some display from Michael Smith.
Oh, it's a max fest now here in Leeds. 18 for Tops to go 5-1 up. 5-1 it is to Michael Smith. Now, can he break here to win 6-1? We saw a 6-1 in Leeds in the Premier League a few weeks back, didn't we, when Liverpool came to town? I bet not mention that again. There'll be shenanigans.
Go there on the back of a couple of victories here tonight would tee that match up brilliantly. And it looks like he's going to get the outcome here in this opening match. This has been brilliant for Boy.
So easy to leave 62 for the match, and a 6-1 darting demolition job of Dobie.
54.
He's threatened a 9-dart leg on a couple of occasions. 18 for Tops to finish it off, and a quite exceptional display from the world champion. It is a 6-1 darting demolition job of Dobie. He demolishes Hollywood, knocks him out in the quarter-final and moves on to the semi-final.
Sudden, that magic just disappears.
Well, yeah, I think there is the magic there. It's just it's not manufacturing itself with the regularity that he's accustomed. And certainly he looks up for it tonight, though, from what I've seen. He's hitting some troubles, and it's a good response here.
81.
He gets a little drift there, and that's part of the consistency issue you're alluding to there. But I think for Peter Wright, he's got to focus on the fact, wait a minute, MVG did not have an ideal week last week.
Well, he does have an ideal here. What a finish. And what's 5 more from Michael Van Gerwen on the back of the 180. How about that? I think he means business. Yeah, 3 times they played in this year's Premier League. Night 6, night 7, night 8, all won by Michael Van Gerwen. Well, he's already taken out 154, so this should be easy.
You're right. You're right, double 12.
132.
Slapped it, really.
PC required 140.
May have been distracted by the second dart, which kind of rattled off the first dart, and he wasn't quite sure it was in, so he didn't have the full flow onto that double 12.
These to me look like proper pizza right darts. Now Gerwin looking at double 6. Ooh, wow.
Was he?
That's some adjustment, isn't it?
Yeah, not a marker dart. Yeah, I like that look. And I think it's been a shock to a lot of people just how dismal a campaign it's been for Snakebite.
What an opportunity here, though, to break the Van Gerwen throw. This is much more like it, isn't it? But the telltale sign for me is the actual throw, the release of the dart, the arm. Break of throw, 105 average, and he is doing most things right tonight.
As he said, it
just hasn't happened.
Yeah, he did fairly well in the Masters as well, I believe. At least he threw well.
38. PC required 97.
Chance to hit back, chance to break again.
Well, like the 87, he's really hoping he gets that treble the first dart. And he does, so it's 2 for tops. For 3 consecutive breaks to throw, this must go.
77. Marco required 32.
There really are fine margins in this Premier League.
24.
Incredible.
Then there's the completely unexpected, just 3 horrid darts at double for Michael Van Gerwen, and this is looking nervy now. I mean, that's an inch away, and it's still blocking him somehow. And that's even worse. Can he find a way? And he does! Just look at the focus he had there. He didn't move it, he didn't blink even on that second dart. He just kept his eye where he wanted that dart to go and delivered it. So, yeah, surprised there. He didn't go for treble 16, just move it over a little at tops, but it's MVG. Even more surprising, goes for bull for 2 darts when he's already up in the vicinity of the 18s, although it was such a bad dart that I guess he didn't feel good about going there again.
Well, would you believe that Peter Wright is 1 leg away.
When you have the big rivalries, it doesn't matter where the teams are in the table, you'll always get a good match there because the desire is there to be the better team, the better player.
Just because of the circumstances and everything that goes with the hullabaloo with the battle between these 2 players, in terms of performance, actual performance and the way he's played, I think this could be his best performance of the entire Premier League so far.
Okay, just a quick thought before this match might wrap up. What's he going to walk into if he wins this, Peter, right? Now, Michael Smith, who averaged almost 106, so you need some luck, too.
Oh, he's missed. He has missed the big one, but we just gave him the big up. Unforgivable. Will it be unforgiving?
Well, now if he goes for 5 and hits the 20 again, he's bust. But I would think 5 for double 8. No, 1 for double 10 then.
Well, he's 1 way to take out 41. And in the end, it was a fabulous way. And in the end, it was a fabulous performance. Peter Wright, with arguably his best display of this year's Premier League.
Brilliant week in, week out, and the aforementioned win in the European Tour will have done his confidence no harm at all. And Price, well, let's be honest, he's been the best player in world darts for about the last 2 months or so. As Clayton cracks in a brilliant 1-2-5 finish in the opening leg. Price needs to look sharpish.
So we know that Michael Smith is the official world #1 and Price now down at world rank #4. The last couple of weeks, 1 is soon going to be clear of 2, the way things are going.
Yes.
It could change back again and Van Gerwen could regain his form, but at the moment, Price looks a different level.
I think performance-wise, what way you going, Johnny? Tops now! Oh.
190.
Well, that would have felt like a break of throw, to be honest.
The 1-pointer for Tops for 4-1, and there it is. And remember, he beat Clayton 6-1 last week, and he beat him 6-1 in night 8 as well.
Yeah, he has 11 140s and 3 180s. We're only in the 7th leg. Well, Johnny's thrown a stinker of a dart there.
72.
Well, is this it? The coup de grace. That leaves double 5.
75. Johnny required 46.
Clearly annoyed, he wanted it over. He knows that this man, as long as the game is still going, is a danger. But you just expect Price to kick off with a biggie. And he does.
139.
The following...
He does knock on a lot for a former rugby league player, doesn't he? But you feel he can hit 180s even if Clayton was trying to rugby tackle him while he was doing it.
This is like darts, but better.
100.
For another 11 darter.
Tops it is. And Gerwyn Price dishes out another heavy beating to his Welsh World Cup colleague and teammate Johnny Clayton, and shows us again that he at the moment is the best player in world darts as he averages 110 and change.
Yeah, Gary Anderson back on the Euro Tour
93.
after it seems like a 20-year absence.
67.
Yeah, so Vandenberg, that's for the future, this is for the present. Double 10.
57.
For a chance here for Aspinall to double his lead as Dimitri misses once more.
Slow start to this one. Aspinall to double his lead. And just taking a deep breath. And will get a dart like he's been double 16. Seems edgy, seems a little bit nervy, Nathan. This will settle him down, and does settle him down in a big celebration as well. Vandenberg's had a dart to double in both legs, couldn't convert, and it's Aspinall gets the early break, and Dimitri looking at the floor. If he's desperately disappointed, he'll know his opponent hasn't started well here. Both of them still got outside chances, but on 11 points. He said, just a guy from last year, Joe Cullen, 24 points, got the 4th spot. So realistically, he doesn't pick up points here. He's looking at 3 nightly wins for the remaining 3 nights, a big ask. And Aspinall is hammering home the advantage here.
And it's sapping, isn't it, the Premier League? Physically and mentally, it's tough
When you're not winning, and I'm one of the best examples of that. It's keep turning in, week out, and hold that for a second. As Nathan Aspinall goes back-to-back 10+ finishes and makes it 3-0 halfway to a quarter-final. Sorry, a quarter-final win and set for semi-final with Gerwyn Price, a repeat from last week's final. Yeah, but going back to what I was saying, when you keep losing, it's hard to just keep turning out. And quickly backed it up with another victory, and he's looking good here. And being afforded the luxury of just setting up the 1-3-2. And find the treble, so still could be in the balance this leg.
well, even more so now.
72.
Disappointing setup shot, pressure on Aspinall. 1 dart is all he's going to get. at tops.
52.
You could feel the tension there. Didn't fancy Nathan on that tops. And Vandenberg, who's had opportunities in 3 of the 4 legs, which would get us back on throw. His best leg of the match, and Vandenberg has rattled off the last 2 legs. 3-2 he trails now.
Give you a little indication on the differences between winning and losing in this Premier League. 177. Big tick for Aspinall. Nathan Aspinall is approaching having 300 darts and a double in the Premier League so far. Vandenberg's had just over 200. A reflection on success and failure. Well, 177 followed by 180 to leave 44 after 9. Lovely.
And a look at 44, and it'll give him a chance to throw for the match back to back. Even if Aspinall doesn't convert the 44, there's still a lot to do for Vandenberg despite that 180. He's not going to get a go. And the run of breaks a throw continues. Now can Nathan Aspinall find key leg on throw, which would take him back up to 3rd spot in the Premier League. It's where he started the evening.
Aspinall led 3-0, had darts for 4-0, had darts for 4-1. Brilliant visit from Aspinall, but somehow Vandenberg is still hanging on. Needs a treble. So match point for Nathan Aspinall for a huge win.
Not always been at his best, Aspinall. Taking a step back. These could be precious points for the Asps. Quest to be in the top 4, and he converts, and look at that shoulder motion. After failing to beat Dimitri Vandenberg in over 3 years, he's now beaten him the last 3 times, and these are a key 2 points.
Tops 2 in hand, double 10. He has missed with both of us, so Peter Wright. Can you, Peter? Can he hit the 170 finish for the 3rd time in the Premier League? We've had Dobie and Van Gerwen do it so far up to press.
And sometimes in this game, you don't need a great leg altogether. You just need one great visit. That could have been it for Peter. It wasn't. But with more experience, you learn those moments are key. And certainly Smith was me a bit.
This time, he needed the 2nd treble to lead the double. 57 would have left 28. And again, Peter Wright is cut adrift here, but this time on his own throw. And so Michael Smith now looking to mop up 41 to go 3-1 up with a break and put Wright in all sorts of trouble in this semi-final. There's the 1. Double 10, there it is. And Michael Smith goes 3-1 up. He beat Dobie 6-1. He's only lost 2 legs on the night so far. He's played 11 and he's won 9 of them up to press. But this is going to be Michael Smith's match, you feel, from here. And it might be Michael Smith's night full stop.
Well, they could draw level with Johnny Clayton if he gets another night win, who has 2 night wins.
But pull clear of him on the league ladder, John.
102.
Which is the most important element.
Well, he'd also trouser a cheque for £10,000, and you might say he won 500 grand over Christmas and New Year at the World. He doesn't need 10 grand, but I'm sure he could find a very good use for it.
Yeah, he could buy a better vault.
One for tops. The Michael Smith modus operandi on 41. There's the 1. Will the tops follow? Yes, it will. Like night follows day. Like tick follows top. 5-1 to Michael Smith as he looks now for back-to-back 6-1 wins in the Premier League in Leeds. Michael Smith couldn't leave something in double digits. We might only need 1 here, Snakey. 80 left.
100.
Leaves 60 when he returns, if he returns.
It feels urgent in a way, in another way it doesn't. He won't get the crack. He would have got it if he had gotten the treble 20.
To deny Smith a poke at tops, Wright wants tops. And he stops Michael Smith coming back for double 20 to wrap up the match and stays in the match. He's 5-2 down though, Peter Wright.
I believe on the per leg basis he is the leader on the 180s coming into tonight, and he certainly would be with the night he's having still.
Yeah. Price is ahead on the pure number of 180s, but of course, as you alluded to, John, Price has played a lot more legs than Michael Smith because he's got deeper in tournaments, hasn't he?
Yes. So this is sort of an explanation as to why he could be playing better and hitting more 180s, but he's not at the top.
Yeah.
And sometimes, well, probably a lot of the time, the things we say, Rod, make no sense to anybody.
80, marking required 164.
Even ourselves. Another for the ball, for the match, and the bully boy hits the ball and wins the match in sensational style. Demolishes Peter Wright like he demolished Chris Dobie. This time he concedes 2 legs, 5 maximums.
Nathan never failed, I should say, to make the playoffs. Gedwin Price has never made the playoffs, but he will be there this year.
Astonishing. 110.35 in dismissing his World Cup compadre, Johnny Clayton.
140.
Be careful, Nathan.
Saw Dimitri
Look at that.
Earlier on, ignored Gedwin Price. Breaks early in this final. And Aspinall had left the double, but explosive start from the tabletop at Gedwin Price. The same target here, if he doesn't find the treble, which he will do. Gets it, double 19 for a level game.
99.
Just pulls inside. Maybe slightly rushed that last start from Nathan.
What a fantastic effort, you have to say. What should be a great guide. That makes it a bit more difficult. Great start. Yeah, he'll give it back, don't you worry about that. He'll give it large. And he does.
To be fair, he hasn't had to take on the crowd a lot this year, has he? He's
Earlier tonight, tops for Price.
tricky to hit when you've started to walk. And Nathan Aspinall's had chances to get this game level. He missed a 118, he missed a few darts at a double in leg 2. Not going to get a goal here. Price returns at double 5.
Key moments. And it all came from missing tops with the first dart at the previous visit. But he thought it was in and kind of lost focus. What an opportunity. What an opportunity.
Scrappiest leg of the match, and you felt it had to go the way of Nathan. We're into an 8th visit, and we're still not done. Price just shuffling across, and we are eventually done. And a 24-dart leg, but it doesn't bother Gedwin Price, because he leads 4-2 and is 2 away from yet another final in this year's Premier League.
6 darts from here, maybe.
96.
How's the setup shot here for Aspinall? Brilliant. Never gives in. And finds a 3rd max when he really needed it. May not get him an opportunity. It's going to get him one.
And deserves it.
88.
That was a fantastic visit. On the cusp of losing, but still very much in it.
It was at a point in the match where Nathan was getting frustrated as well.
Game on.
When you're frustrated.
Or treble one. He's another one, another treble.
100. Guaranteed requirement 155.
So Price, got time, he's staying up there, doing the right thing. Just goes up 11, leaves double 12. All Nathan can do is try and apply some pressure, but it's looking like yet another final in this year's Premier League for Gerwyn Price.
94. Guaranteed required 24.
And the Price train rumbles on. This time in Leeds, it's another final. And Gerwyn Price, who is in such good form.
Bed of nails, maybe, perhaps, Mr. Price?
Yeah.
You look like you need to lie down.
93.
Could be down and out if Smith carries on with this. But these two
95.
at the top of their game,
88.
they're going to give that treble 20 an absolute battering. This is for an 11-dart leg. First leg, there was absolutely no messing, and that was an 11-darter. 2-0 Smith.
180.
There's a good response from Price. It's almost though like Smith is trying to dish out the sort of punishment that Price gave to MVG in a final a few weeks ago.
Yes. Yeah, the 114 average.
This is what this is kind of looking like early doors here.
But they were both on 9s. It's this man again. I don't think I could have handled it again. This is ridiculous. I said the 60 would get a battering, but not quite like this.
I did say they would follow each other in their good darts, and they certainly are hand in hand right now.
Yeah, they are. They're cracking each other on. They're making each other hit.
160.
We know that they can both just do this for hour after hour. We've seen it. Big moment, John.
Yeah, and he couldn't afford to miss another opportunity to hold through. You saw
Has just come off of that 2 treble visit surge. It's now 1 up. Okay.
yeah.
I'll take
No
that.
180s. He hasn't hit anyone. Oh, there's one.
I should have said it quicker.
I thought that a long time.
58.
When you are out of the leg and you have Michael Smith's treble 20 hitting capability, you're never out of the leg. And this is what he's doing. 7 140s and 4 180s. It's bought him time.
Oh, yeah, and a very weak visit from Price. Double 10, double 5.
30.
Well, and Price is really ruining what a poor visit he had the last time.
He thinks he's going to get this, surely. How does he think he's not going to get it? He's going to hit double 15, John. Oh, I'm amazed he missed it.
Yeah, bad kiss there.
Yeah.
There was a lot of barrel to barrel, and it just caused too much friction in a turn.
I'm going to say, John, it weren't his fault. It weren't his fault he missed. For 4-2, massive moments. But just remember here, we're ridiculous.
And he knows he has that, but he needs it. He really does.
Yeah.
133.
Possibly not this leg, but because it's his throw. Look at Smith, just piles the 140 in to leave 130. And Price under duress on this.
Oh, go on then. This is just brilliant.
I love that duress.
I would love to be under that much duress. What on earth are we seeing here? Both throw 9, both just outside the finishing zone.
Oh, wow. What ideal setup play. I don't know how ideal double 18 is for him, but still.
He loves it.
65.
I'm not guaranteeing that he hits it, but I know he likes it. For 5-3.
You know it, Wayne.
Yeah, he's always had a penchant for it. Can he miss? It's impossible. Oh, that's unlucky.
80.
Not for Price. use that to his advantage. You have no sympathy for poor luck
no.
on the opponent. Yeah.
85.
That was an unlucky deflection. Like Smith had a dart out of the board, being rejected. Price hitting that 5 is now a long way behind in this leg. And you feel that Michael Smith is going to get a few darts to win it.
60.
He's only won 1 week so far, and that was in week 3. And he beat Price on the way in that as well.
100.
Yeah, it's feeling like Price needs all of this, and he doesn't expect to be back, though.
140.
No, I don't expect him to be back either. 105 average from Smith. Tops for the weekly win. Michael Smith does it. He wins in Leeds. He's the leader in Leeds. He beats Gedwin Price. Price has now made it to 7 finals and he's been successful in 4. But tonight belongs to the world champ.